During a speech Saturday, President Donald Trump ranted against wind farms, claiming that they cause a large carbon footprint, that they're expensive, and that they kill bald eagles, quote unquote. What did he say? I never understood wind. Let's take a listen.
We'll have an economy based on wind. I never understood wind. You know, I know windmills very much. I've studied it better than anybody. I know it's very expensive. They're made in China and Germany mostly. Very few made here, almost none. But they're manufactured tremendous, if you're into this, tremendous fumes, gases. And if you own a house within vision of some of these monsters, your house is worth 50% of the price. They're noisy. They kill the birds. You want to see a bird graveyard? You just go. Take a look. A bird graveyard? Go under a windmill someday. You'll see more birds than you've ever seen ever in your life.
So he claims that the property values of nearby homes can fall being next to wind farms. The president also referred to the turbines as bird graveyards. Began his rant by claiming that wind is very expensive. Now, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the average installed cost of wind projects down 40% from 2010. Actually, not agriculture, energy. Wind power remains one of the lowest priced energy sources available, costing an average of 6 cents per kilowatt in 2018. Electricity from fossil fuels, 5 to 17 cents per kilowatt hour. And of course, there's also the jobs aspect of this. Wind power creating jobs, more than 100,000 workers in the sector, and has the potential to support more than 600,000 jobs by 2050, according to the Department of Energy. So the president also spoke of, quote unquote, the tremendous amount of fumes produced as a result of wind energy, which is energy produced from the combustion of fossil. Unlike other energies like fossil fuels, wind is a clean source that does not pollute the air. It should go without saying. He could have been talking about the carbon emissions from the production of the turbines and the blades. However, a typical project would pay for itself inside of 6 months, according to a study. The president has also previously falsely claimed that wind turbines can cause cancer for people who live nearby. They did a study, the Journal of Real Estate Research, and found that while things like electricity transmission lines can affect home values, there was no net effect due to wind turbines. As for the bird graveyards, between 140,000 and 328,000 birds die each year from wind turbines, according to a study in 2013. However, the number is significantly less than the number of birds killed each year in oil fields, which is between 500,000 to a full million, according to the Bureau of Land Management. So as we decrease our dependence on fossil fuels and the fossil fuels disappear, we are going to have to seek alternative means of propelling ourselves around in cars and buses and trains and airplanes and that sort of thing, electricity for our home. And this is only the tip of the iceberg of this debate, regardless of your political affiliation. So we appreciate you joining us here on the Christmas Eve special edition of The Midday, and we wish you and yours all the best over the next week and all the way into 2020. Brian, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas.